Good day, everyone. I am Harligan C. Pimentel, and I'm here to teach you about conditional statement. So, firstly, our objectives for this topic is program logic formulation, Java selection condition structure, applying conditional statement in programming, developing programming solution using conditional structures. So, control structures of computer allows us to change the ordering of how the statement in our programs are executed. So, meron tayong two types of control structure, ang decision at ang repetition. So, sa decision, it allows us to select specific section of code to be executed, while sa repetition, it allows us to execute specific section of the code a number of times. So, paulit-ulit lang siya. So, para sa decision control structures, it allows a program to execute a different block of code based on whether a specific condition is true or false, controlling the program's flow of execution. So, may tatlong types, if statement, if else statement, if else if statement. So, firstly, dito tayo sa if statement, used to check one condition. If the condition is true, the statement inside runs. If false, it does nothing. So, try natin to i-code. So, meron tayo ditong so, lalagay lang tayo system.out.print line. Gagawa tayo ng code kung para ma-determine kung eligible ba mag-vote ang isang tao. So, enter lang tayo dito. Enter your age. Huwag kalimutan yung semicolon. I-declare natin yung variable equals input dot next int. So, nandito na yung decision control structure natin. So, if age is greater than or equal to 18, magpiprint siya na you are eligible to vote. So, ganun lang kasimple. I-run na natin. So, magtatanong siya ng age natin. Lagay natin 19. You are eligible to vote. Try ulit natin i-run kapag under 18. So, 14. Walang result. Kasi, isa lang, if false, it does nothing. So, wala siyang gagawin. So, dito naman tayo sa nested if statement. A nested if is an if statement that is the target of another if or else. Nested if statement means an if statement inside an if statement. So, ito siya, if statement siya na nasa if statement lang. Yun lang. So, i-try natin siya i-code. So, para sa nested if statement natin, maglalagay lang tayo ng ating bagong condition, which is system. Tatanungin lang natin siya kung citizen ba siya. So, hindi na papasok ang ating boolean, which is true or false. So, boolean input dot next. So, gagawin na natin yung if sa loob ng if statement natin. So, if citizen is equals to equals true ano yan? So, i-print na natin. Magtatanong ng age 18. true, you are eligible to vote. Try uli natin. 18, false, wala siyang result. So, dito na papasok ang ating if-else statement. An if-else statement provides two possible actions. One runs if the condition is true and the other runs if it's false. So dito, kapag niran natin to, meron tayong result. Magiging result. So, try natin. Tanggalin lang natin to. Pati ito. Diyan tayo. So, ayusin lang natin yung code natin. So, maglalagay na tayo dito ng else. Bracket system.out.print you are not eligible to vote. Tingnan lang natin to. Tingnan lang po na semicolon. So, magtatanong siya ng age 18. You are eligible to vote. Kapag underage naman, which is 16, you are not eligible to vote. So, ganoon lang siya. So, kapag meron siyang else, magkaka-result siya ng false. So, punta naman tayo dito sa if statement. An if ladder test multiple condition in sequence and execute the first block whose condition is true. So, ine-execute niya yung kung ano yung unang magiging true. So, the statement in the else clause of an if-else block can be another if-else structure. So, tatry natin siya. Palitan natin tong mga control structures natin. So, age, if less than 18, ipiprint natin system you are too young to vote. So, maglalagay na naman tayo ng else if age is greater than or equals 18. Then system.out print ln you eligible to vote. Semicolon. Lagyan na natin yung bracket. Else if age is greater than or equals 60, system.out print ln you a senior voter. So, lagay lang tayo semicolon. lagay na natin yung else natin, which is kapag walang nilagay semicolon. So, inayos ko lang yung code. It should run just fine now. Lagay tayo ng age, 18. You are eligible to vote. Lagay tayo ng 14. You are too young to vote. Lagay tayo ng 71. You are a senior voter. Lagay tayo ng 100. You are a senior voter. So, ayun lang. So, lipat na naman tayo dito sa coding guidelines. To avoid confusion, always place the statement or statement of an if or if-else block inside bracket. You can have nested if-else block. This means that you can have another if-else blocks inside another if-else block. So, ito yung example natin. So, common errors. The condition inside the if statement does not evaluate to a Boolean value. For example, wrong int number equals 0 if number. The variable number does not hold a Boolean value, writing else if instead of else if. So, kapag naglagay tayo ng int number equals 0, dinedeclare lang natin yung number na 0, which is hindi siya as pwede maging Boolean value. So, ito, gaming and using equals instead of equals for comparison. For example, wrong int number equals 0 if number equals 0. So, mali to. So, dapat correct number nito. Correct int number equals 0 if number equals 0. So, kapag nilagay mo ng dalawang equals, kuni-question niya kung 0 nga ba ang number nito. So, sa switch statement naman, Java first evaluate the switch expression and jumps to the case whose selector matches the value of the expression. So, nagja-jump siya kung ano yung pinili ng, kung ano yung nilagay na variable. So, the program executes the statement in order from that point on until a break statement is encountered, skipping then to the first statement after the end of the switch structure. If none of the cases are satisfied, the default block is executed. Take note, however, that the default part is optional. So, kapag wala siyang na-meet or napili, or babalik lang siya sa default. So, meron ako ditong code. So, kinode ko na since masyado siyang mahaba para sa video. Iraran natin to. Pipili tayo ng pizza dito. So, may mga choices tayo. Cheese, pepperoni, pizza. Pili lang tayo, which is number 3. You chose veggie pizza. Run ulit natin. Cheese pizza. Lagay natin number 6, which is wala sa choices. Ang lalabas, invalid choice. So, coding guidelines, deciding whether to use an if statement or a switch statement is a judgment call. You can decide which to based on a readability and other factors. So, ikaw makakapag-judge or ikaw magde-decision kung anong gagamitin mo. An if statement can be used to make decisions based on ranges of values or condition, whereas a switch statement can make decisions based on only a single integer or a character value. Also, the value provided to each case statement must be unique. Yun lang po. Thank you sa panonood. Bye-bye!